everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft, and I'm back with a tutorial. There hasn't been a video for a couple of days because I've just seemed to have had so much to do, but never mind, I'm back. And I'm going to make this bag that I made a couple of years ago. I was going to show you it on my phone, but for some reason you can't seem to go right back on YouTube with your phone. But I'll put a link to it somewhere in the video. So I'm going to make it in a kind of like Asian theme or style really. So I have two pieces of A4 card and I have scored this one on the long side at, I think it's 1 2 inches. I'll just get the scoreboard. Yeah, so I've scored at 1 and 2 on both sides on the long side. The short side I've scored at 1, 2 and 7 1/4. Now the other piece we basically just need to score it exactly the same. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Then the short side 1, 2 and 7 1/4. Alright, so you should have 2 of them. And we're just going to fold and burnish them. Alright, now the side that's only got one score section is going to be the bottom of your box, okay? So we'll start at the piece that has 2. So we are gonna, now one of these we need to cut different. So this one we've got here, we need to remove the whole square, okay? The whole little box with 4 boxes in, just remove the whole thing completely. Alright, and then we just need to remove the end little square and that one we're just going to mite it in there. Right, so that's what we have to do with one of them, and we want a corner rounder. I hate this one. We just want to round the corners. Okay, so that's what you should have now. Then the other one, just fold and burnish it again. Now, do the same to the bit with the one section on. Okay, and then the bit with 2 on this time, what we are going to do is we're going to cut down here. Okay, we're going to get rid of these 2 here, and then we're going to get rid of the end one, so we end up with that, and then we're just going to mite it in there a little bit, and then do the same on here. Let's cut them away. Right, so what is going to happen is we are not going to fold, we're not going to glue them top bits at all, but this bit here will be a reinforced box, so that will go there, and then that will go around there to reinforce it. Okay, and that will go round there the same, and so will them too, like that. So I think we will glue the bits together that we need. So we need some glue down here, and then we want to glue that . Bit should end up like that now, and then if we turn it over we can add our paper. So I am going to use this beautiful paper here, which I have cut to, just a second, just under 7.5 inches by 5 1/8. Okay, which I think is quite an Asian-y style, isn't it? We also have some little pieces which again are just under 7.5, and they are by, I think it's 5/8. No, it's not, it's 7/8 of an inch. Is one part of our little bag done up to now, and then if we come over to the next one, this is just the same, except we're going to fold all these bits in. So remember, that one's the bottom, so I'm going to put my paper on first, which is just the same size as the other one. So you have, in effect, you've got a front and a back, okay, and this piece here is what's gonna like fold over and keep it closed like this, okay. So we now need to join these two together. So I have got, I'm just going to get a piece of card which I've got, I don't know if this is too big. Yeah, I'm going to just quickly cut this to the right size and I'll be straight back. Alright, so I have cut this piece to 2 inches by 7.5, and I have scored it on the short side at 1 inch, okay, and then I have just put tape on, so I'm just going to remove one side of the tape, and then what I'm going to do is this is going to stick on to the bottom of one of our little pieces of our bag, okay. Alright, so I've just stuck that on there, and it can still fold up because I haven't stuck it right over the score line. And then this piece is then going to attach to there, okay. So we need to peel the tape off here. Just so that it can fold in over. Alright, so we've got that bit done, alright, it's our little bag, and then we're going to make 2 little pockets for the inside. These are 9 5/8 by 3.5, and we're going to score them both the same, if I can find scoring tool. So you want to score the long sides at 1 inch each side and the short side at 2.5 inches. So you end up with that. Do the same with the other bit. Alright, and then with these ones we don't, no, yeah, I think we better, yeah, just ignore me. So we'll just cut up here, and then we'll just mite it in like that. And do the same with the other one. And then I have got some paper to stick on the front just to decorate the inside. I've got the same paper, which I've just cut it a little bit smaller. Alright, they're going to go on there. Just some glue on the sides and the bottom, and we're just going to glue these in. Well, it's still closed, but obviously, like I say, you're going to need something to keep it closed. Okay, so that's the little insides done, but I need to give that time to dry because it isn't dry yet. So now that we've done that, so that's our two little side pockets, I have got a couple of pieces of Velcro. How sweet is that? So to decorate it, what I have got is I've got a handle, but I had to join two pieces together, so I will give you the size. I'll just put the sizes on my blog. So I'm just going to glue the handle. Now just don't glue it, make sure you only glue it to the one side, because otherwise we won't be able to open the bag. Alright, and then what I've got as well is just for decoration, I've got these couple of little pieces which we're going to glue them just on to this side here. It looks like they're in the middle, but they're actually only going to be glued on there. Okay, so I'm going to glue that bit on first. Okay, so that is basically our cute little bag, and then I have got this gorgeous die which is quite Asian, so I'm going to pop that on there, and then I've also cut out a square of the paper which is going to go on the front. That makes it look really kind of Asian then, doesn't it? And then what I did was those little bows I've got again, I was going to pop just a couple on the sides of the bag, but I think I'll just grab some glue dots